This is the Scrap Metal and Commodities Recycling Report by BENLEE, Roll-Off Lugger, and Open-Top Trailers, and Raleigh Goldsboro Metal Recycling, September 19th, 2016. Last week, commodity prices and economic reports were mixed. U.S. steel production fell to the lowest level in about 8 months, which is clearly bad news for jobs. But due to tariffs, steel coil prices remain fairly high, so steel mill profits remain strong. Oil prices fell, closing at $43 a barrel. Overall, oil is down 8% for the month and down about 8% for the year as well. But it is actually up more than 50% than it was earlier in the year. The oil rig count rose again and has been up for 11 of the last 12 weeks, a good sign for jobs and could support steel prices. But in reality, the rig count is still down an incredible 74% from the highs of about 2 years ago. The IEA issued a report stating that there has been a more pronounced slowdown in the growth of oil consumption in China and India. So unless OPEC acts to lower output, oil prices should remain low. This news could clearly bring lower commodity prices as well across the board. Currently, Kuwait and the United Arab Emirates are pumping at record levels, while Saudi Arabia remains pumping near record levels, and Iran's pumping reached a post-sanctions high. Iron ore fell 3% for the week and closed at about $50 a metric ton on Thursday. While up significantly from earlier in the year, it's actually down about 2% in the last 12 months. Scrap steel prices fell $20 a gross ton, which is about 89 cents per 100 pounds and $180 per net ton. Prices remain low due to limited demand for our scrap exports and reduced demand from the U.S. steel mills. Hot-rolled coil steel fell a bit as one of their main consumers, automotive production, has remained high but has dipped a bit in recent months. Prices could stabilize or drop a bit more, but one would not expect a major drop due to tariffs remain in place. Importantly, the week ended with a report that there may soon be tariffs on steel plate, which could raise steel plate prices and could increase scrap prices as well. Stainless 304 scrap prices stayed at their recent increase of about 33.5 cents, and nickel prices are near a 2-month low, so prices could come down in the coming weeks for stainless. Copper rose 7 cents to $2.16 a pound, a 1-month high, but it remains at a very low level, actually near 7-year lows. With copper inventories close to 1-year highs, one would not expect any major increase in copper prices in the months to come. Aluminum finished flat at about 70.8 cents per pound, which is near a multi-month low on little positive or negative news other than China. Aluminum inventories continue to decline and are near new about 7-year lows, which could continue to mean stable prices of aluminum in the months to come. Nucor Steel released earnings guidance for the quarter. Key comments were profits remain ahead of last year, helped by higher prices due to tariffs, steel centers having to order more material, markets like automotive, while down, remain strong, and Nucor expects lower scrap ferrous costs for the remainder of the year. Ford announced another detail in their long-stated plan of mostly ending car production in the United States, with announcing that they are moving production of the Ford Focus to Mexico in the next 2 to 3 years. Crossovers and pickup trucks will continue to be built in the United States. This, of course, is not good news for the growth of U.S. jobs. Initial unemployment claims in the United States were a very low $260,000 last week. The 4-week average is 265,000, which is the lowest 4-week average since December 15, 1973, a truly great report. With that, we hope all have a safe and profitable week.